Alright, we're back again. I'm live again. We'll find out if the ping worked this time. If not, it's all good. We'll see. We'll get it next time. It's not too big a deal. But alright, oh, shit, hang on. Yep, there we go. Cool. Alright, back to what we were doing. We were getting this round timer sorted. So, how do I want to do this? So for one, this, I want the text centered. Like that. That way we get, it's just in the middle of this. Alright, and then we'll just do like this. Wave incoming. Say something like that. Something like that, and then you can be moved up. Why is that so weird? Don't need to stretch that to it. We just need it to be there. Alright, something like that. And then this can have a UI element. Does this work? Canvas group is what I was thinking. There we go. We can make this look better later. Oh. Wave incoming text. Beautiful. Alright, and then yes, that will be the actual count. Round timer. So, I'm thinking we may need just our own custom UI element script. I don't see how that could backfire. Oh. I don't know what I'm doing. Alright, we will create a new folder for UI, basically. UI scripts and managers. And put that in there. Open that back up. There's actually a lot in this that is just UI. It's like health bar UI in there. God, it's crazy how much my voice has been affected lately. Damage display? Yeah, that's kind of UI. Good enough. Alright, so yes, I think I am going to do my own sort of UI element. Is that already a script? Oh, it's a layout element. Okay, cool. So I'm going to just call that a UI element. UI element. If I can spell correctly. Yep, sick. Bro, I almost need to pee again. I'm gonna have to go for a walk in a second. Okay. So I don't even know what that needs to do, but it's essentially going to be the manager. So we want that on there. Alright, so one of the things that I'm going to have to do with it is show and hide it. So it's going to need a reference to the canvas group. And it's also going to need a public void show hide. God. Set element active. Show element. Oh, really bad at naming stuff. Show element. That's what we're going to call it. And that needs a bool to know if it's going to be true or not. Val. And that is essentially going to, I'm going to use this so that when it shows, and I can just set the bool here, but it can do like fading and shit like that, I think. Yeah, why not? I can't remember. Should I avoid using enumerators? Hang on, let's Google this. Brennan looking great. Unity. Should I avoid wait. Why enumerable? Why enumerator bad? Okay, I don't know what the hell did I just search the wrong thing? What was I trying to search again? Yeah, enumerators. I don't even know what the hell they are, actually. It's the theory behind coding that I don't understand. I know how to use things, but I don't know what they are. All I know is that's something that I could just, like, dispatch and not have to run in an update loop. I don't know if that's bad or good. I don't know. Maybe, that's something that we can reformat later, I suppose. You don't need to go for 100% immediately. So, yes, I am just going to do an enumerator. Fade element. And it's also going to use the value. We are going to do an awake. God. I'm not killing it with the narration or anything like that right now. So, we are going to do awake. This is where it's going to find canvas group. It's going to just say canvas group equals get component canvas group. Now, I don't want necessarily for all of these to have it. Return new yield. No, it's yield return new. Yield return new null. Okay, cool. It's been a while since I've actually used an enumerator. They are a little bit weird. But just because that's chill now, I just want to see if that gets mad at us if there isn't a canvas group. I'm not 100% sure. Because I want it to be optional. I don't think it doesn't need to be like that. So I'm gonna copy component, remove component, and then just play. Does that get mad? Did it run? I love how I'm pretty sure that worked, but now I'm questioning whether or not it even ran. Hello? What are you doing, Racky? Yeah, no, it ran. Okay, cool. I guess it doesn't matter if it doesn't have it. Sick. Alright. Once again, I need to go pee. I've drank 2 coffees this morning. I woke up at 4. Give me a break. Alright, back again. I should be good for another 5 minutes before I need to pee again. Okay, so I am taking way too long to do this. I'm just going to say if canvas group doesn't equal null, then it's going to start coroutine, fade element, val. Alright, and then if it doesn't have a canvas group, it's just going to set all the children to null. I mean, just hide all the elements. So we're just going to do another void. Show children. Bool value val. And that is just going to go for fine, we'll do a transform dot child count is more than 0. Then return. But we're going to go loop through all the children and say transform dot get child at that integer dot set active game object dot set active value. So that's just going through all the children and it's going to hide them or show them. Easy. And that's going to be that. So that was way too complicated of a, not way too complicated, but just way too long of a way to say that if we show element or hide it, if it has a canvas group, then it's going to fade. If it doesn't, then it's just going to cut. So, fading. We're going to do a little serialized field up here, and it's going to be float, fade time. Fade duration. And we'll just say 1. Say 1 second for now. How do we do this? How do we do this? So we'll say while we need a bool is active I was just wondering how it's going to be initialized. Sorry, like, because if we want some to be active on go and then some not to be active on go, then I don't want to set anything immediately. Okay, so we'll just say while val doesn't equal is active. Fuck. I'm doing this weird, aren't I? Why am I doing this weird? Fuck, this is weird. I'm doing this so stupid. I think that's right. If also, I'm gonna add just an int because I don't know if I'm coding this right. Safety equals 100,000. Or safety is less than or equal to 0. So that's just to make sure that this can't go through that loop more than 1,000,000 times or 10 million times. We'll make it 1,000,000. Okay, so if the value we're trying to set it to isn't the state that it's in, then we're going to try and transition to that state. So we're going to say canvas group dot alpha equals, fuck me, man. No, I don't like this. I'm just gonna have fade in and fade out. I don't like trying to make this weird. Oh fuck. It's just confusing me. So we're having two, fade in and fade out. So while canvas group dot alpha is more than 0, then canvas group dot alpha equals minus equals time dot delta time multiplied by fade duration. And then yield return null. Okay, so that's going to fade out. And then if canvas group.alpha is less than 1, then the opposite. Okay. I've done this so weird. I don't like it. I don't like it. My brain is just fucking... I can't think of a better way to do it. Why am I so dumb right now? I was going so good last night. Ow. Also, I just closed my eyes for a second and now my vision's fucked. Okay, God damn it, I just rubbed my eyes and now I can't fucking see properly. Oh, I better not be getting a migraine or something. It sucks because I've done this before and now I'm just fully fucking losing it. I'm doing it the right way. We'll do a little ternary or whatever. I can't remember what the ternary expression. So basically, if value equals true, then we're going to say canvas group dot alpha plus fade duration, or, and then just the opposite. That works. God. I hate that I'm now failing to code. I was going so good. Why? Am I like nervous because I'm on stream or some shit? Weird. But alright, that should work. Hopefully. Fuck, I don't know, honestly. Let's just say... Can I say, I've done this before. That is the annoying thing. I've done this before, and now I can't think of how to do it. My brain is literally just coming up fucking blurry. Oh, I hate this. Fuck it. No, we're not fading then. God damn it. I literally cannot think of how to do this. I cannot think how to do this. Yeah. I have a better idea. I'm doing it in the update method. We're doing the fade, but we're doing it in the update method. And I know how to do it here. So, we're going to say float target alpha. Equals 1, I guess. We're going to say in here, show target alpha equals val, but we're going to like cast it, right? Can I do that? Can I cast it as an int? Or a float? Fine. If value equals true, then 1. If not, 0. That does it. That works. Okay, and then in the update method, if canvas group doesn't equal null, then canvas group dot alpha plus equals, so we can get a direction based on the, so if the target is, it's B minus A, so if we want to go from A to B, it's B minus A. We want, right, target alpha minus canvas group alpha. This gives us the direction math dot I want this to go, I basically want to normalize it as a direction. So if it's negative, I want to make it 1. If it's positive, I want to make it, if it's negative, I want to make it -1. If it's positive, I want to make it 1. Would seal to int do that? I have no idea. We'll try it. And then we're just gonna say fade duration times time dot delta time. Yeah. This needs to go into another if canvas group dot alpha doesn't equal target alpha. I think I've done this right. Maybe. So the way this is the way this is doing it, I guess it's just stupid. Let's just math.lerp from, hang on. To target alpha, feed duration, times time dot delta time. So this isn't, fuck. This works. No, it doesn't. I mean, it does. But I don't really like how it works. Because that's no longer duration. We can't set the exact time. Like, maybe this does work. Hang on, the way we had it before. I don't know. Let's try and test it. So how would we test it? If we go into the UI manager, we have a public UI element round timer. On start, I want to say round timer dot show element true. And fuck it, we'll do another I enumerator. And then we'll say hide delay. Which will literally just be yield return. Wait 4 seconds. We'll wait 5 seconds. Oh, it has to be a new, sorry. And then we'll hide the element. So, that should show up 5 seconds later, hide it. Actually, we gotta start coroutine, hide delay. God, sorry about whatever the hell that was, guys. My brain just died a little bit there for some reason. I'm not sure what happened. On the UI element, I'm gonna have a bool. And it's gonna be begin active. So now we have somewhere to initialize it. Oh, Jesus Christ, if I can spell it right. Like that. Reformat, because of course. Alright, here we can just say if... actually, we'll just say show element begin active. Actually, no. Fine. It just means that it's essentially going to fade in. Which I don't like. So if I begin active, that should hide it, and then... Oh. Yeah, see, I've confused it. Alright, there. Runtime UI element. There. Now has a reference to it. We're going to change this. Just the way that the UI manager was working. Okay, there. So it's going to wait 5 seconds, show it, and then wait 5 seconds, hide it. Hopefully. That's the test. And then, in here, begin active. So, on start, it should realize that canvas group doesn't equal target alpha. And, yeah, begin to show element. Or hide it. Yeah. That should work. So that should hide immediately. Wait 5 seconds, show up, wait 5 seconds, hide again. Hopefully. Okay, hidden. Showed. Okay, that does work. Okay, direction multiplier. I'm going to call this one for now, just so I can separate this out. And I just want to check it. Check that it's doing what I was hoping it's doing. And to do that, we'll just debug it. So this should either be a -1 or a 1. Okay, -1 and 0. And then 1 again. Huh? Huh. Let's try and do that a different way. So that's the general direction. And then we'll just say if... How do I do this? I don't want to put it inside an if statement. I want it to just run. So this gives us the difference between them and the direction. But to get... we need to, like, basically set it to a magnitude. Not a magnitude, sorry. A normalized -1 or 1. Not great at math, am I? Not today, at least. For whatever reason. It's every time I try and stream now. Apparently I go to shit. I did so much last night in like 2 hours. And now I can't do anything. It's fucked up. Fuck. I just don't know how it's doing this math. That's what I don't understand. Yeah, so it only got that on a couple of frames. All I'm trying to do is find the direction, whether negative or positive, and then move it this amount each frame, which is why this is going to be 1 or -1. So the way I was trying to avoid doing it, that I'm sure there is a better way, is if we go if der multiplier equals is less than 0, then der multiplier equals -1. And then if it's more than that. That does work, but there's got to be a better way to do that, right? I think that works at least. Yeah. Okay, it doesn't work on going negative. That was weird. Huh. I don't know why. I don't know how I'm doing this so weird. I have faded a million things a million times. It's very simple to lerp something, but it's not today. Why didn't you fade out? So if it's coming in and the target is 0 and that alpha is 1, right? They don't equal each other. Zero minus 1 is -1. -1 times some amount is going to be plus negative some amount. It should work in both directions. Why does it only work in one direction? It doesn't make sense. Is it because I was doing that? I think I might have been doing that. So it was literally just setting itself inactive. So it was fading, but we just couldn't see it. Yeah. I'm so dumb. That worked. I still think there's a better way to do that, though. Normalize decimal to 1 or -1. Did not match any documents suggested? What? What the fuck? I think my internet just doesn't want to work. Doing it on my phone. What the fuck? What about that text? Doesn't it like? It didn't work on my phone either. Okay, that at least... Why? Why? Yeah. Alright, fine. We'll just do it that way then. Never mind. Does that work? Sick. Except I don't like the, I don't like this, the layout. There, better. I don't like that, but that works. Alright, let's put that into a void, fade, canvas group. Does it constantly call this function, or did I code it in such a way that it's not constant? Fading. I'm not sure. Ideally, we don't want it to be constant, but you know, let's just check. So when it's already faded, it shouldn't be calling it. Oh, whoops. That's literally just update calling this. My bad. This needed to be in here. But I think this is good. Okay, cool. It stopped fading. And then fading, and then stopped. Fading again, stopped. Okay, cool. My god. It took us about an hour, but we got there. Holy shit. Alright, so this show element, we just needed to check if we'll do two different versions. So if canvas group doesn't equal null, then do that. Deal with the target alpha. And if not, then just show the children. Show or hide children. Goddamn. Okay. That should work. So now if it doesn't have the canvas group, it should just hide. And then on start, we're going to copy this function here. And we're going to have show element and show element raw. Which, if canvas group, instead of setting the target alpha to that, or actually as well as setting the target alpha to that, we're going to set the canvas group alpha to that. So that way there's no transition, it's just done. So if there's a canvas group, that should just automatically default it to where it needs to be. Alpha. God damn it, I can't spell. Just save that and do it once. Right? Oh. Good old forgetting semicolons. But right, so then on start, we want to show element raw. So that way it doesn't have any of the transition. Okay. And show element is also going to have a float for duration. On start, it's going to set fade duration equal to duration. And this is no longer going to be in here. What am I doing? It's going to bring it down here. Alright. UI manager. I'm going to default this. Equals 1. Also skip the creepy song. Okay. So now on start, it should set itself inactive, and then when we want it, after 5 seconds, it should come up. So now it won't fade out initially. Good. And then give it a second. Fade in. Beautiful. God, we get there in the end. I am a bit of an idiot. My brain was just sort of fried there. I don't know what was going on. But an hour later, we have it working. Alright. So, all I wanted to do there with that actually, I don't know what I wanted to do with that. Not initially. I can't remember. And a public void show round timer. Bool val Okay, now I'm going to change this to update round timer. Bool show timer. And float timer value. So this, we're going to need to add another thing here. So we've got a show element raw. We're going to create another public void, which is modify value. And oh, what the fuck? Modify value, and it's going to take in a string. Actually, yes, it's going to take in a string. Yeah, because it's text. It's not actually a number being displayed. It's letters. Like letters as numbers. Fuck. There's the difference between a string and a number. This is how it's written on screen. A number is how it's represented to the computer. Like a float is how it's... God, don't worry. It makes sense in my head. That's okay. This works here because what we're going to do is say round timer dot showing the element or trying to show the element just sets the target. So we can say show element equals show timer, and round timer dot modify value is going to be timer value dot toString. Basically turning a number into text. Text is the word I was looking for before. Alright, and that should work. So then the modify value needs a I'm just going to assume that it has a I need a text mesh pro text. It's just hard to find. I don't know. I can never remember which one it is. That one. Element value. So modify value, this is going to say if element value doesn't equal null, then element value dot text. Actually, yeah, no, element value, element text. Is a better name. Equals text. Alright. So with that, God, very, very slow way of making it so that I can go right here and say on enter, on game starting, it's going to say UI manager dot instance dot show what is it? What was the function again? Update round timer. Actually, on that, yeah, I probably don't even need to do it in there. We'll just do it here. So we're going to set it to true, and then we're going to set time until next round. All that just to have that one line right there. God damn, eh? So now, at the start of the game, that should pop up and then have the timer. But I don't want it to be in the screen the whole time. This is just to begin with. So let's see what that does. Ah. I forgot to set this. There we go. Count down. It's going to be called Wave Countdown. Better. What do I call this one? Round timer as well. We're going to call it Wave count down. We did just break a few things, but that is a much better name that I much prefer. And UI manager, UI element. Beautiful. Wrong button. Now, real quick, there's something else I want to do. Header. Screen inputs. Individual elements. Okay. Also, the fact that I have done that now means that I can use this in a million different ways. It's kind of what we were trying to do there. Okay. I like this. I like this a lot. So that should work, right? Yes! That's technically it. So, I do. To modify round timer, what I want to do is, one thing I want to do at least, is take this, math dot, max between timer value and 0. So that way it doesn't go underneath 0. And this I'm going to call again on the end of game starting on exit. I want to update round timer to set it to false. And we can set that to 0. So that should then fade it back out. So it should count down, fade out. Beautiful. Okay. We will at some point modify it to move up to the corner, so it's not right in the middle of the screen. But that's the game started. Now we can move into the during round. God, I'm glad no one's actually rocked up to the stream because I can't implement the suggestions yet. So, we need to start spawning drop pods. So, time since last spawn is, this is the original shit. So, we can take this, remove everything from that. Oh. Okay. Game during rounds. So what's this doing is it's attempting to spawn the next pod. So I think if we take that, we're trying to remove the update method from the enemy spawner. So maybe we do keep that there. Okay, this is going to need a reference to the enemy spawner. And we're on initialize, we'll set that. Okay, game during rounds. Spawner equals spawner. That needs to be passed into here. No, why'd I do that? Dumbass. Spawner is an instance. I don't need to do that. Okay, so we do need I think we're gonna have the timer in here. So time since last spawn. We'll put that in here. So this spawn next pod. I think this should stay in here. Alright, so this is going to go here. So at the start of this is going to enemy spawner dot start next round. Huh. Spawn enemies. So we're going to take this. Put that back in there. Put this back in there. So I lied. The timer isn't going to be in that. It's going to be in here. Like that. And then during round, we're going to go enemy spawner. Spawn enemies. I think we need to switch these around. Actually. And then we just say if pods to spawn equals 0, then return. Okay, does the same thing, is slightly cleaner. Alright. So that should now work as it did before. So start next round, current wave is increased by 1. Okay. That should work. That should start at least wave 1. Beautiful. Also, I got my little droney boy helping. Where is he? Droney boy, where are you? Okay, he was helping. Okay. Oh no, he's off killing him. I want to see him. Oh no, he's not. I changed it because I wanted him to be a power-up. Alright, well... one thing I did notice, that gets changed to 1. Why does that get changed to 1? Should get changed to 0. Huh? The only time that text gets changed is in modify value. Modify value only gets called through here. Timer value only gets modified through here. Why would that get set back to 1? It doesn't make sense. What the fuck? Yeah, it gets set to 1. Why does that get set to 1? It was literally setting it to 0 there. That shouldn't be the case, right? No, of course that's not it. This doesn't make sense. Oh, this makes no fucking sense. Unless timer text. That shouldn't be there. Oh, reformatting code is a bitch, especially something as convoluted as this. It still sets it to 1! It only has a reference to itself. Where is it? Why? Who? How? That's not possible. That doesn't make sense. Nothing has a reference to it. Why? What is it? What is setting you to 1? Why? Nothing should be setting you to 1. Literally nothing has fucking authority over you. Nothing. Nothing should be able to set this value besides this. Not that, this. Oh my god. Kill me. I deleted the wrong one. All of those. Get rid of all those. No. Now do you not get set to 1? Oh, whoops. I just realized I still have the debug line from fading. Hey! Whew. That was difficult. Two string. I think I can do, what is it, like F1? Does that change the decimal points? Ha, it does. What does F2 do? Look at me remembering string formatting. Crazy. Oh, it changed this, by the way, if no one noticed. There we go. Now we have 2 decimal points. Beautiful. Beautiful. Oh, we're getting there. We're figuring it out. Also, I didn't know, what is, with the stream? Something I didn't check. Hang on. See if I can get it to load up again. No fucking shot that's loading. Alright, never mind. Okay. So there we go. That should get us to the point where we can't die, basically. Not we can't die. Where that should make it so we can't die. But yeah, no, that should start with a round. Now I just gotta quickly see if it shouldn't trigger the next round. I also shouldn't take damage now. I'm immortal now. Turned on God mode. Oh, last one? No? 4 more somewhere. 2 more. Oh, wait, no, they're done. Alright, cool. So it doesn't have any concept of how many enemies are left and how to trigger the next round. That's okay. That's what we can do next. So spawn enemies. This, I think we need to modify the spawn enemies to be a bool. Return false. Return true. So this will return true if there is anything to spawn. If there are any pods to spawn. So we can modify that. We can then change the during round here to say if enemy spawner, but spawn enemies. Then enemies are spawning. Actually, fuck. Nope, no, that was wrong. We don't care about if they're spawning, we need to care about if there's any left alive. So, remove that. That was wrong, sorry, my bad. Okay, Alright, that's all good. Drop pod prefab, enemy prefab. Everything there is good. We don't need the round in posit. Test pos. That was shit we weren't using anymore. So we can get rid of that. And this. For now. That we need. Time until next round we no longer need. That end current round is going to be somewhere else. Right here. So this is how it's officially killing the enemies. Alright, so this... Oh. God damn it. We need... In the same way we have trigger next round, we need a trigger round over. Trigger round end. Round in progress equals false. And at that, it's going to transition from between round to during round to between rounds. Round over. Between rounds, and we should be able to say between rounds to during round based on round in progress again. That should work. So here we can say game manager dot instance dot trigger round end. So that should then move us into between rounds. Debug dot log between rounds. I didn't think this would take so long. My bad, I'll be honest. Oh, fine. We'll keep this. No, not that. Just to not get that error. Or warning. This one we can get rid of. Time between rounds can go away. Okay. Alright. So that should get us to between rounds. Hopefully. So we need to go, we need to actually get there. To make sure that that triggers. Now we can add a few more. Hang on, let's add this. Between rounds is gonna... time until next round, and then it's gonna start next round. I don't think we need any of that. I think that's more or less what this does. Game starting. And one thing we're going to have is a float time until next round. That is going to be inputted. Inputted. So we could have a random amount of time. We could set any amount of time between rounds back here. So time between rounds, the official setting we'll set here, I guess. Yeah. Oop. Float time between rounds. For now, we'll just say 15 seconds. Alright, and between rounds. Yeah. Alright, and then that's gonna... start counting down, and it should, again... we will set that on the exit of between rounds. But yeah, trigger next round will always increase, so this should work. Yeah. So we should now have our wave spawning back. Riveting gameplay. I know. once we kill them all, it should say between rounds down the bottom. Hopefully. Oh, one more. Okay, between rounds. Wave incoming. Beautiful. Oh, look at that. I put it on screen as well. Okay, that's perfect. Hmm. Hmm. Okay, so there's a few things we need to do. We need to modify these. So I'm thinking, what am I thinking? I think with this one here, I want to move this up a little bit. Move that down. Both of them up. Okay, I like that more. We'll have the wave incoming up there. Alright, put that back up there. So, I want to modify these into UI elements. Enemy count, begin active, no rounds timer. That's not actually... Oh, man, I did these backwards. I'm going to say wave number. And enemy count. That can have that, you can have you. Okay. This here. Start next round. On enter, I want to say UI manager. That's not, I don't have that yet. Give me a second. UI manager up here. I want 2 more of these. Wave number. And enemy count. Beautiful. Do. Update wave number. And update enemy count. This is fine. Enemy count is... It's going to be an int count. Oh, I'm getting bloody shaky all of a sudden. My coffee's starting to hit. And I haven't eaten. I don't have any food. I'm flooded in. I'm very limited on my food. I might have to go over to Grandma's and steal some Wheat Bix or something. But alright, round time is good. That's all we want. Count, wave number. Wave number. Also going to be an int. So we don't need that. Okay. Up. Almost. Wave number. Wait. There, right? Yeah. So now we can say if it's during a round, remove enemy here. Every time it removes enemy, we're going to say Maybe I don't need these bits. Oh, no, I do if I need it to be static. So that I can reference it from anywhere. So between rounds... no, during a round, sorry. On enter, we're going to say UI manager dot update. What was the term? Update wave number. Oh, instance. Show element true. So here I'm expected to know the wave number. Doing this weird. God, I'm actually really fucking shaky too. Huh. Should I split these? The show wave number. Here. Am I just being an idiot trying to make it all run through the UI manager? Update enemy count. We're going to make this work like this. Count equals is more than or equal to 1. So it's going to show it if there's more than one enemy. If not, then it's just going to modify the value. So all I want to do here is go to where it spawns the enemy. And then we're going to say UI manager dot instance dot update enemy count. It just needs to know the enemy count. So enemies dot count. If I do that there as well. This is me trying to move my mouse in a straight line right now. Very fucking shaky. Ooh, I didn't like it. But alright, that should work. And then the round number. Enemy spawner start next round. Oh, where's that? There? Um. Here manage edit instance dot update wave number. We want to show it there and set it to current wave. I think I would just, not there, sorry. Wave number, I kind of just want to hide it. I don't need to, when I call that again, I don't need to set the value. I just need to hide it. I'll just add a if not show element. Sorry. If show element, then do that. So if show element equals false, then don't update the number. Only on the wave number though. That could be relevant on the other ones as well and be fine, but I'm going to do that. So then I can just say on the end of this, I can say UI manager. What the fuck? Dot update wave number, and I can just say false. And -1. Because if it's false, it won't update it. So that should work wonderfully. So now all the UI should actually come in and out properly. Wave incoming. Shit. Wave number. Enemy count. Now it'll work. Okay, wave 1. Beautiful. Okay. It's all triggering nicely by the look of it. 2 things I forgot to do is canvas group. Forgot to do that on both of those. So now they should fade in. Beautiful. Beautiful. Okay, so that should... Oh, I should have left that running a little bit longer so it got to the next round. But... I like that. I like that. So, that's finally reformatted. Bloody hell. That was a lot of work. And I'm an idiot, so I didn't do that. I didn't do any of that the easiest way possible, for sure. We got there in the end, though. So this we have done. Implement player upgrades. Add a win condition? I'm not sure. So the next thing I wanted to add was at the end of each round, I wanted it to trigger upgrades. So there's two ways we could do it. We could either do it at the end of each round, or we could make it so that every... maybe the last enemy drops something. I don't know. I'll be back in 2 seconds because I do need to pee again. As always. Alright, back again. Back again. Alright, so I have set up a couple of power-ups just in anticipation of this. Where are they? Game Manager, Upgrade Manager here. So we've got damage, fire rate, and a helper drone. Those are just 3 easy little upgrades that we got to, you know, give us a couple of things to choose from. Alright, so what I want to do is at the end of each round, I want it to trigger a screen that has upgrades. That lets us pick from 3 random upgrades or something like that. Currently, it'll just be these upgrades here. So how do we do that? We need... we need a UI. We need another screen. So we're going to duplicate, not that one. Duplicate the pause menu. So, and we're going to call this upgrade menu. Does it need to be as part of this? Sure, why not? Upgrade menu. Okay, so this is where it's going to hold them all. We're going to call this background. Then, in a similar way, it is going to create 3 of these. That'll work, but we do need to delete these. Actually, not delete them. There do need to be 3 buttons. So we'll delete these 2. This one right here, you're going to be button number 1. But I need to make this into a prefab so that we can make as many as we want. Prefabs, UI, right here. We're going to put it. So this, I think for now we'll just put the name of the upgrade there. We don't need to do anything too crazy. Okay, and I'm not sure how to deal with this. So right now we're just going to do that. And it's going to have a little script on it. I'm hearing a car come up the hill. And it's going to be called an upgrade option. Car went past the house. We're good. Okay. And this is going to be called a upgrade option. Beautiful. That needs to be on here. Okay. So every upgrade option is going to have... So we have to be able to generate these at runtime. So the upgrade manager is going to pick 3 random upgrades and create 3 upgrade options out of those. So each of those is going to need a public void init option, or just go init. So this is going to initialize the on creation. So a few things that it needs is going to be string upgrade name. I actually don't think it needs anything more than that currently. Scratch that. It needs one more thing. Unity event. On upgrade get. So this is passing in some functions. That's where we'll pass in the functions to do things. So this is going to be good. All right. Every one of these is going to need a reference to the TMP text, which is going to be upgrade name text. These I'm going to underscore because I don't know what to do with them. Screaming sister, as usual. And this is going to be a button. Okay, so that and that. On init is going to say upgrade name. Text equals upgrade name. Beautiful. And then it's going to say button dot on click plus equals on upgrade get. Pretty sure that's how a button works, right? We need some way to... Actually, no, I got it. Public void confirm option. On confirm option, it is going to take this event that it's going to have. Unity event. On upgrade get. A bug flying in my fucking face. On upgrade get equals that. And then this, we are going to add... So we can just say button dot on click plus equals confirm option. Right. I'm doing this wrong. Oh, okay, never mind. That's not how you add it anyway. Here it's just gonna go up on upgrade get dot invoke. Alright. So then the button needs a reference to this, which means we don't need the button. We just need a name and then a reference to that. Beautiful. So the button down here is hang on, no, reference itself. And it can say, where is it? Upgrade option. Confirm option. Beautiful. Okay, oh my god, I missed. Put the text in there. And IDK. That no. Okay. So if I add another screen, and it's going to be called upgrade menu. Okay, so in theory, I'm just wondering, where do I want to put the script that actually generates the 3 different options? Upgrade Manager probably already has that handled. Nah, hang on, I'm gonna add another script, but oops, I didn't mean to delete that. I meant to make that a prefab. Yo, Nick, how's it going? Yeah, I thought that might be the case. That's all good. Got too many channels. That's why I thought I'd post it myself. Just to get a couple of views in here. Alright. That's now an option. If I dupe that, we get more options. Beautiful. Okay. Oh, you distracted me, man. No, that's a skill I'm going to need to practice, is coding while talking to people. It's going to be interesting. So, we're going to have an upgrade menu manager. Are we? Is that weird? That's probably weird, right? In the game manager here. Yeah, fuck it. We're making another script. Upgrade menu manager. No, actually, we're not making another script. Changing my mind. Okay, so on the upgrade manager, wherever that may be, getting a little bit annoying with all this shit. Yeah, let's just close all these. So the upgrade manager. Header. We'll call it upgrade settings. No. That's dumb. No, it doesn't make sense. Because they're all sort of dependencies. Like, that's no less of a dependency than the drone prefab. The upgrades themselves are different. But I do want to have a second header for UI stuff. UI management. Alright, so serialized field. This is going to be a transform that is the parent of all the different options we have. Oh. Yeah, the other one the original one that you had linked, I think that's only my that's my VOD channel that I don't really use anymore. I don't know. Maybe I'll turn that into KaiRL or something if I eventually do that, but I don't have a use for it currently. Originally, that was where I'd post my VODs when I started streaming on Twitch, but we've sort of changed methods since then. This one's going to be the upgrade container. Oh, fucking Mozzie. No wonder! You motherfucker. Bit me on the shoulder like 3 times. Yeah, you can unlink it if you want. It doesn't really matter either way. As long as we can link at least these two. Those are the important ones. Where the fuck did that mosquito go? Massive Mozzie just bit me on the shoulder and then fucked off. Asshole. Okay, we're going to create another region down here. And that is going to be UI. Management. Again. That's a good enough name. Alright, void populate upgrades. Populate upgrade options. Awesome. Thanks, man. That should be good. Yeah, don't stress. I don't mind if we don't get shit like that sorted. It was more just like a, if we can, we may as well kind of deal, you know? Like, not a, we need to get this done at any cost kind of thing. As I'm sure you've noticed, I'm pretty chill with that sort of shit. I don't get too fussed. Alright, this is going to be another game object. And it is going to be the upgrade option prefab. Alright, populate. And we're going to have an int. Num options. And we're going to say for all of those num options. So we're going to do a loop and say instantiate or add a bloody thingy-majiggy. Yes. I think I'll, we'll do another void for pick random upgrade option. Or generate random upgrade option. And that is going to return an upgrade option. Alright. Yes. Okay. So first thing it needs to do is spawn the object. So we're going to say upgrade option equals instantiate. So we're going to create one of the upgrade option prefab. We're going to make one of those. We're going to parent it to the upgrade container. And we're going to take the component for the upgrade option off that. So that's what we're accessing. Okay. And down here we can return that option. I don't know if we really need to return the option. We might not, but we may as well. Okay. So the object of the option is created. Now we need to pick a random upgrade. So I guess we do that by going upgrade. Yeah, upgrade is going to equal. So we'll go through the entire list and just say random.range, random.value times. Random.value is a thing. What are you doing about? Oh, there's a system one. And I'm using system, aren't I? Ooh, fine, I'll say system.random. Get rid of the ambiguity. Okay, fucking fine, not system then. Unity engine. Apparently that's the one that works. Okay, there. Unity engine.random.value times upgrades.length. So that should pick a random. Oh, count, right? Length. Okay, and then you're going to be mad that you're a float. How did I do this before? I did this somewhere else. Enemy spawn. I did it at the spawn locations. There. Get random floor to int random value available locations.count. I've done this before. You need Unity engine .random.value and upgrades.length. Okay. So that'll give us a random upgrade. We then need to say option.upgrade name. What did I call it? God damn it. Option. Oh, we gotta initialize it. Right, and we just pass them both in there. That's how I did that. God damn. Listen to my fucking mum and sister just scream at each other. Little shits. Alright, so that needs its name, which is going to be upgrade.name. And upgrade dot on upgrade get. Okay. So that should work. Fuck off. I can just keep seeing a thing fly in front of my face. So there, it's going to do that 3 times over to generate 3 random options. I should be able to click on any one of those options and get the upgrade. That should just work with the way that I've coded that. So populate upgrade options is going to be called when we open that menu. So we're going to need a public void, if I can spell fucking public right, trigger, upgrade menu, something like that. Alright. So the way I'm doing it so far is it's going to... The idea is that it finishes the round and then allows you to pick out of a bunch of different upgrades. That is the idea. Where the fuck are the game states? There. Game during round. So at the end of the round, it's going to throw that up. Yeah. To trigger a new upgrade. that should work. And we're going to say... every time we do this, populate upgrade options, we need to clear the children from the... So we need another function to clear the previous upgrades. But he scared Nick off already. So we're going to clear previous upgrades by going to if upgrade container dot child count is more than 0. So if it has anything already in it, so finally get that fucking mosquito. No, I missed it. I missed it again. I think. Ow. I gave myself a dead arm though. I smacked myself in the arm so hard I Okay, so if it doesn't have any children, then just return. Else we want to loop through all of the children in the upgrade container and just delete them. And we'll just say upgrade container dot get child I dot game object destroy. Yeah, I need to destroy that. Hang on. Destroy. Beautiful. Okay. This is good. So what's going to happen is we're going to go UI manager dot instance open screen. What do we call it again? It was like upgrade something. Upgrade menu or something like that. We'll get an error in a second. Hang on. No, we won't. We didn't get an error. Upgrade menu. So open the upgrade menu and populate the upgrade options. We'll just hard code it to be 3 options for now. Okay. So we just need to trigger this at the end of each round. So on during round exit, upgrade manager dot instance dot trigger upgrade menu. So that should work. How very exciting. So at the end of each round, I should be able to upgrade. And it should just fucking work. Alright, round 1. Ow. Ah, okay. That was a problem. Oh, that's an interesting problem. I think what I just did, so the way the game state works currently, right? So the game starts, and then it counts down, and then it triggers the first round here. Once it reaches that counter. It then starts a round, right? And then that round spawns the enemies. The way that we finish a round is in the game manager here, trigger next round right here. Where does that get called? I can't remember. I'm pretty sure. Where do you get called? Not in here. Is it the enemy spawner? No. I can't remember where that gets... Hang on, I can figure it out by going like this. 3 Gs. Okay, game starting, got mad. Okay, so trigger next round there. Is that the only place it gets referenced? Crazy. Okay, that's actually different than I thought. What I think happened was it spawned the first enemy and I killed it. Therefore it went from 1 enemy to 0 and it was like, oh, the round's over. We killed the last enemy. I think that's what happened. So where does it... I can't remember where it bloody triggers the end of a round. Where did I do that? Ah, there. When it removes the last enemy. Okay. So I guess it just has to make sure it's finished spawning. I think that's the main thing. So do we have a bool for spawning? So we need a way to know when it's finished spawning all the enemies properly, rather than just seeing when it drops to 0 enemies, because it can drop to 0 enemies before they finish spawning in weird scenarios. So we need to get away from that scenario somehow. When does it know it's spawned the last enemy? Okay, so spawn next pod. Spawn drop pod. So I think when we trigger the start of a round, so start next round, I want to do bool spawning in process. In progress. So on the start of a round, I'm going to say spawning in progress equals true. And when the last... When the last enemy is spawned, that's when that needs to be set to false. And the last enemy gets spawned by the dropship, which is a little weird. Vehicles. Drop pod spawning. Every time it says, okay, so, fuck. It doesn't actually need to wait for the last enemy to be spawned. Okay, no, but I should do it that way. Okay, alright, so pods to spawn. When that equals 0, there's a million different ways I could do this. So one of the ways I could do it is I could have a little thing in the last pod that just sends a message back to the enemy spawner to say that spawning's done. I could have a thing so that in every pod it sends a message back. I don't know. Meanwhile, I keep just getting smashed by this mosquito that's flying around me. You know what? I'm just going to say if pods.count equals 0, then spawning in progress equals 0. Equals 0. Equals false. I've been coding for like the last 4 hours, alright? Give me a break. So, and then when it removes the enemy, if enemies.count equals 0 and spawning in progress is false, then you can trigger the end of the round. Okay, I think that fixed that problem. Weird problem that I didn't think of. If you kill the first enemy real quick, it ends the round before it even begins. Wait. UI manager. Game manager. I forgot to add these. Okay, fine. We'll just restart. We'll do it properly. Fine. Upgrade container is that. Upgrade prefab option is that. And the drone prefab helper drone is that. Okay, there we go. Now we should have working upgrades. Eventually we'll get there, I promise. Ah, god damn it! Ah. That didn't work. Okay, fuck. Okay, it needs a reference. The enemy spawner needs a reference to the drop pods. It doesn't have one currently. List of drop pods. Fine, I'll do it as, like, that, right? I don't know, fuck it. Okay. Alright, when it spawns the pod... drop pod. Pod obj. Pod.net, and I want to say drop pods dot add. Alright, I'm actually going to do 2 of these. Add pod to list Public void remove pod. Oh, I think this might be getting a bit convoluted. I don't like it, but we need to get it to work somehow. So this is just going to say actually add pod doesn't need to be a thing. Give me a second. I'm figuring it out. Current drop pods. So it's going to add it to current drop pods. And this is going to have to be called from outside. So we just need to do this, where we say current drop pods dot remove. You motherfucker. God damn it, I want to get a mosquito. I was going to kill a mosquito, but it was right behind my microphone. I couldn't reach it. Remove pod. There. So this needs to be called from drop pod. Despawn drop pod. It's going to go here and say enemy. Okay. So now we can actually remove the spawning in progress. Set this back like that. And then down here where it checks, void check for end of round. Check for end of round there. Alright, so and it's going to say if enemies equals 0, that's good. And then we're going to say if when does it add the drop pod? It adds it as soon as it spawns, right? Maybe we'll keep the spawning in progress. Oh fuck. Redo all that, and then just re-add the spawning in progress. Spawning in progress. Okay, so as soon as it starts the round, spawning in progress equals true. Um... Okay, where it removes the pod. If current pods dot count equals 0, then spawning is finished. Spawning in progress equals false. Check for round end and not spawning. I think that's it. I think that fixes it. So now spawning in progress can only be set to false if it removes the last pod in the list. And pods only get... Yeah, no, that should work. So that'll be set to true all the way until the last pod disappears. Each round. I think. Hopefully. God damn. Eventually we'll get to test if the upgrade system works. I needed to kill the first enemies. Oh. One. Oh, there he is. Help a drone. Okay. So, several problems. So where it's generating upgrade manager? It's very possible that we just rolled low on all three of those. Rolled the same. One thing that I do need to modify is with the UI manager. So it's escaped pressed. If the game is playing and the active screen is open, is 0, then pause it. If there's a screen open, then close. But I want the upgrade manager to block it. So what's actually happening here? I have 2 of those. Didn't know that was a thing. Okay, so this is returning it to the default screen. Okay, so what's basically happening here is if the game is playing and you press escape, then it pauses the game. If it's not playing and you press escape, then it plays the game. It's so that you can escape out of the the pause menu. But I don't want to be able to escape out of the upgrade menu, so I need to be able to block it somehow. So if game is playing, then fine, this is good. Okay, so I think the problem is we've set this up so it's got an if else. What we should set it up to do is each screen have its own time and cursor state settings. Game is playing. Isn't really being used for anything. There's one more. Where are you? Down the bottom. Okay, so each screen, I believe, needs cursor state and timescale setting. So public bool cursor state. And what was the other one that I said? Timescale. Okay, how much did I just break that? Ah. Modify that slightly. If game is over, then return. Okay, so the screen here needs to... It's like play pause game here. It shouldn't do anything. I don't think it should even exist. Okay, so on start, it's automatically organizing that. So when it opens a screen, where does it deal with the default screen? So that's when it's setting the default screen active there. And then if we're opening any other screen, we're just setting it active like that. Okay, so what I think we should do is modify this so that the screen has a void open. See, this open screen here. Set active screen. No, fuck off. Okay, so to set the screen active, it's doing that. And if it sets the default screen, it does just set it active. So we could plug default screen into that. And then if screen doesn't equal default screen, why does that not work? Ah, shit. So default screen needs to be an actual screen. If open screens dot count equals 0, then set active screen default. I don't even understand what the fuck this is doing. So that's just setting active the last open screen. Like that. So that's the same thing. So set active default screen if under those conditions. Set active open screens dot I based on this. So same conditions, different function. Yes. Open screens, remove. And so that was just setting the screen object to false. This, if we're going into this, set screen active, bool, set screen false. Okay. And now when it sets this screen active, we can do tricky little shit like time. Wait, where is it? We'll just steal what we had from here. Public void set game speed, maybe? How do I always forget the space there? So there we can set cursor state and set game speed. Alright. Cursor locked. We're going to rename that to. So on the screen you get to choose whether if it's cursor locked and the timescale. Then where it sets active screen, it's going to go game manager dot instance dot set game speed equal to screen dot timescale. And it's also gonna do set cursor state cursor locked. Okay. Else close screen. If it tries to close the screen, we'll block it. Tool can be escaped. Escape pressed will be the option there. And we'll default it to false. And then we'll just say if escaped pressed. Whoops. So that gives us a screen. And we'll just say here, if escape pressed and screen dot can be escaped. So if it pressed escape and if you pressed escape and it can't be escaped, then just return. And change nothing. Okay, so that definitely modified some shit. Whether or not those modifications worked, I have no idea. We can try them though. Where should I be looking? UI manager. Screens. Okay, so pause menu. Cursor lock. No. Can be escaped. Yes. Timescale 0. Controls. Also timescale 0. Can be escaped. Yes. Don't worry about the cursor locking. Timescale 0. Game over. You know what? We're gonna, just for fun, we'll set timescale to 0.1. Just so it's like still moving. Cursor lock, no. Can be escaped, no. So upgrade menu. Can be escaped, no. Timescale 0. And then default screen. Cursor is locked. Also can be escaped, I guess. The screen obj for player canvas, I believe, is the one that it wants there. And default is what we're going to put in there. And timescale 1. So that's when the game's playing good. Alright, let's see if that worked. Okay. It didn't. I've now beefed the game. I can't do anything. So I pressed escape, and what happened? I can't even open Unity. Oh no. What the fuck? What did I just do? Out of memory? Okay, why was that so hard? What? What the fuck? Beefs it. That's running out of memory. Why is that running? How is that happening? Why? Okay, what's happening? Alright, so we're starting here, right? So the game is playing. UI manager to active screen count equals 0. I press pause. That opens screen pause. Open screen. Oh, I think I'm doing a loop here somewhere. Okay, so set that screen open. So that's going to open screen. Which is going to add that. It's going to do the things. That should be good. And then it should update screens. Ah, I found the loop. Wait, fuck. Wait, that actually isn't a loop. That's not a loop. So you open the screen, it goes through here, it calls set active screen. Set active screen calls set active, it sets the game speed, it sets the cursor state, it adds the screen. Update open screens. Would only be setting the default one to false. Going through open screens.count and setting. That should work. What? Out of memory is a crazy error to be getting there. That only should happen on a loop. I didn't see the loop. It did it again. Ah, fuck. Why is it when I go live, coding becomes a nightmare? I spent like 4 hours last night, tired out of my mind coding better than this. I don't see it. Where's the loop? How could it possibly be fucking crashing? Why? 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 I don't get it. Is it that it's calling it multiple times? No, because it's only getting pressed once. Right? It's on the actual press. It should hit this once. Just once. Now we gotta wait for it all to fucking break. I'm turning my aircon on. Come on, motherfucker. Hit once. Why? Okay, let's follow this through. It is escaped press. Only triggers once. We're adding this game is playing shit back. I don't know how it could be this, but maybe. I don't fucking know. Where was I? Okay, if game is playing and we trigger the pause screen, game is playing equals false, right? So this is going to go in to the UI manager and it's going to open the pause screen. We're going to run this bit of code here where it finds the screen based on the name and then sets active screen, which just literally turns on the object. It turns on the timescale. You know what? We're gonna get rid of the timescale, and it does the cursor locking, and and then it adds it to a list of open screens. Alright, and then update open screens. Okay. If you're trying to activate it, then add it to the screen. If you're trying to deactivate it, we don't want to add open screen. Right, wait. I think I'm sort of seeing the problem. So what's happening, right, is when we go to open the screen, what it's essentially doing is here, open the update open screens. It is looking through all of the screens. Oh, fuck! Oh, my brain! Every time I think I got it, my fucking brain! Ah, oh, God! Okay, set active screen there. Okay, so if we're setting it active and it's true, okay, I think this bit here, so if we're opening it, we want to do this. Set open screen, set it as part of the open screens, and then set it active by turning it on and locking the states and doing that. And then when it updates screens, we only need to continue here. If not active, then return. Does that work? I don't know. I've fully fucking lost it, eh? I need to have a break. I need to stop streaming, but I need to finish this problem. Okay, so now I've broken it all together. There. Back before we changed anything. Oh, fuck me, man. I really need a break. I need to just walk away from this, but... God damn. What happens? What happens if I do this now? I deleted everything, what happens? Okay. UI manager hasn't been assigned. Okay, I need that as a... Need that as a screen. Alright, now, fuck it. I gotta go. I cannot do this. I can't fucking sit here and keep banging my head against the wall. I'm literally gonna start tearing my hair out. I don't know what to do, and my brain needs a break. I'm going. Goodbye. See you later.